Hello, this is Monica Singroha from IELTS 9. Let's discuss 5 points to follow when you write GT Journal Training Writing Task 1. There are 4 points we are going to discuss in this video, and including closing and opening of salutations and everything we are going to discuss in this video. Okay, let's start with the point 1, that is first important thing, always plan for 2-3 minutes. Means after reading the letter, just first read the letter for 2-3 times. Okay, in order to, in IELTS test you should always try to read writing task 1 and 2 3 times in order to find the meaning and actually what the writer examiner is asking you to write in the test. Okay, that's why it is important to read the letter for 2-3 times. Okay, next is go through all the bullet points here when you are writing, when you are reading the letter. Of course, definitely you will be going through the all the bullet points. So there are 3 bullet points. You have to develop points for each each bullet points, what you are going to write in each point. Like in first paragraph, what you are going to write, you should write only the keywords in front of the bullets. Okay, not the full sentence, because full sentence you are going to write in the answer only. This is just a planning. Point 1 is the just plan. This is just plan. We are discussing how to plan your essay. Now first point is regarding this. After this, decide the type of letter. Now you have read it and you have already structured your keywords for each bullet points. Now you have to decide what type of letter is this, because already after reading the letter you are aware what type of letter is this, whether it is formal, semi-formal or informal. But here for writing these things you should know in advance what it is, formal, semi-formal or informal letter is this. After this, you should know the purpose of the letter. It is also very important. You should know the purpose of the letter, whether it is a request letter, complaint letter, job apply or suggestion giving or asking letter, inviting your friends and relatives. Whether it is you are inviting your friends or relatives, you should know in advance what you are going to write in your letter. Okay, let's move to the second point. Okay, yes, here we have second point is this. Point second is, look at the 3 bullet points, write the keywords for each. This is the important. Here I want to say this, with the help of keywords for each 3 bullet points, you have already prepared in point 1. But here I want to say, when you are planning for keywords for each bullet points, always try to make story or the imagination. Always try to give your imagination at that time only. Okay, because while writing, if you start imagine your keywords, then it will be wrong. Okay, then you can go somewhere else. It's better to give your imagination or elaborate in advance what you are going to talk about in the letter. Okay, let's move to the third point. What is the third point here? Let's discuss it. Make a list of expressions, okay, and words you can use in the letter. Okay, here I mean to say, when you are planning everything, then you know, now you know this is a formal letter. If your letter is formal, then you should revise it in your mind, that in the first paragraph how I am going to open the letter, or how I am going to I am going to write what type of statement in closing statement, and all these kinds of expressions you should revise it in your mind, so that while writing it should be very clear what you are going to write it. Okay, here it is important point to be noted. Let's discuss in the next page. Okay, important points. Yes, we were discussing in the last page, that is minimum 150 words. You should mind it. In fact, I must say at least 180 words you should write. Minimum 150, it should not be less than, and up to you can write 180 or 200 depending on the nature of the letter. It's up to you how much you can write, but not less than 150 words. Next time is 20 minutes, and in fact I must say you should take max 15 minutes to write this writing task one. You should not take 20 minutes. Okay, now we are aware there are three types of letter: formal, informal and semi formal. Okay, next is cover all 3 points. Yes, we have already discussed this. And most important thing is, yes, this is the most important thing, is use the correct tone of the language. It means, and correct letter format. Here it means if the letter is formal, then use the correct salutations, okay, and use the correct expressions for the formal letter. If it is informal, then please use the correct salutations as well as the opening of letter and closing of the statement. Here like here in formal letter you can use contractions. It's very good if you use contractions in informal letter only. Okay, now it now comes to the salutations for the letters. Yes, it's very important to learn these things before going to the IELTS test. Okay, for formal and semi formal, how you are going to open your letter. With salutations, of course, dear sir and madam, you have to give this between sir and madam, and okay, dear sir oblique madam, or if you know the name of that person, dear Mr. Smith or dear Mr. Smith, you can write it. Okay, for informal letter, I am saying dear friend, or dear, or if you know the name of your friend, then it's okay, dear John or dear Sachin and all, you can write all these things. Now how you can close the letter, let me tell you. Okay, now it's turn to know how to close your letter, closing of a letter. If it is formal letter, then you should write yours sincerely. If it is semi formal, then you should write yours faithfully or kind regards. Yours faithfully or kind regards. If it is, sorry, everywhere Y is capital here, yours faithfully. Okay, here also Y is capital. Okay, and here also if letter is informal, then as informal here, when you are writing to your friend or relatives and all, yours truly or yours only or by. We can write here by only. Okay, these kinds of things we can write in while closing of a letter. It's important to these things, learn these things. Okay, yes, now we should also know, definitely for sure, the words or expression should be based on the tone of the letter. What we have discussed in the point 2. Okay, we should know what is the tone, what should be the tone of the letter. Like in formal letter and informal letter, let's discuss. I'm just giving you an example. I am writing this letter to express my dissatisfaction about this. Okay, and informal, you should write, you should start the letter like this: I hope this letter finds you in the pink of your health. See, there is a lot of difference between the tone of these languages, between the tone of these letters. This is formal style. I am writing this letter to express my dissatisfaction about, and here I hope this letter. You can't write this word in the starting in formal letters. And of course hope word is should not be used in, of course, in formal letter. Point 4 is, let's go to the point 4. Start writing your letter. Start writing your letter after discussing, after doing all these things. Like in part 1, we had planned. Point 1 is planning, point 2 is look at the 3 bullet points and just elaborate with the help of keywords. Point 3 is make a list of expressions, and of course point 4 is start writing your letter just in 15 minutes, I must say. And while writing your letter, just please keep in mind 150 words, you minimum 150 words, okay, not less than 150 words, and minimum there should be 3 paragraphs, okay. Take care of your salutations. And point 5 is, okay, one more thing I just wanted to tell you about the salutations. Yes, I have left this point. Yes, if you are using comma in the opening of letter, then you should use comma in the closing of letter also, okay. If you are not using the comma in the opening of letter, then you should not use the comma in the closing of letter, closing salutations of letter. Instead, I recommend you not to use commas with the salutations, okay. And no need to write any address, and no need to write any letter. Sorry, this is address. No need to write any address in these IELTS test writing task 1, okay. So last point is, that is very important, you should always keep in mind, and you should always practice while you are doing your IELTS test for writing task 1 and task 2. This is very important. Or in your daily routine life, whenever you are writing any email to your office and all, you should always be doing proofreading. It is very, very important, because while doing this proofreading, we should always check our errors like spelling mistake, tenses, grammar. If there is any repeated words, you should erase it, and please do it. That's why these 5 points are very important. Please watch this video again and again to find each and every detail of IELTS task 1 while writing this kind of letter. So thank you for watching my videos. Thanks.